Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well out there, wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please do me a favour and consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you might have, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to be going over Hedera today, HBAR, and how they've upgraded their network, but price isn't increasing in line with that. So I'll come to that shortly, look at the charts and whatnot, but I'll just have a quick look at the broader cryptocurrency market to see how things are looking. We've got a market cap of $1.18 trillion, which is up 4.07% over the last 24 hours. There's a 24-hour trading volume of $46.9 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is up to 46.2%. Bitcoin itself is trading at $28,362, which represents a 4.78% increase over the last 24 hours. Ethereum is over $1,800. XRP is still a standout coin of the day. That's up 14%. Cardano's up 10% as well. There's a few coins that are performing well. And Solana's snuck back into the top 10 at the expense of BUSD. I genuinely believe that will flip Doge at some point. I see that slipping out because I don't see any utility for that whatsoever. Biggest rise of the day, this Mask Network, which has only got a $525 million market cap. It's not something I'm invested in. The only standout really is XRP, being the 6th ranked cryptocurrency there. Most of the rest of them are outside the top 20. LDO though, that's a reasonable size project. That's up 17% of the day, so that's having a good day. All that being said, moving on to Hedera's page, currently trading at 0.06, up 2.96% against the US dollar, but down 1.44% against Bitcoin. Sorry, I keep stuttering, I don't know where that's come from. So we've got a market cap of nearly $1.9 trillion, 24-hour trading volume of $32 million, and a circulating supply of 30.1 billion HBAR, which represents 60% of the total supply. As for sentiment, bullish, Hedera real utility bullish, so predominantly bullish. It doesn't appear to be much. There is a little bit of shilling going on, but the majority of people seem to be fairly bullish with all the good news and stuff coming out. Before I go to the charts, I just saw this tweet earlier on the HBAR Foundation page 19 hours ago. It's that time of the week again, y'all. Join us at 2 p.m. EDT with It's Mint, Tune M Official, and who's this? Siki, to discuss the growing music ecosystem on Hedera. Set your reminders, HBAR variants and HBAR community. So I don't know what time 2 p.m. EDT represents, but if you're interested in that, you can have a little look at it. Looking at the charts just to see what's going on, you see yesterday we had put a bit of a dragonfly doji in. It's a bit of indecision in the market, but today's looking a little bit better. We're still stuck in this accumulation zone, so despite all the network upgrades and whatnot, things don't appear to be improving. I'd like to see us break through this 0.062 level and head towards 0.08 area, but we've got to break through the daily 100 and then a daily 50, of course. We have switched to bullish momentum on the histogram. I'll have a quick look on the 4-hourly to see what I can see there. That is looking much more bullish when you can see that we're making higher lows and higher highs across the board. We've just broken through the 4-hourly 50, switched to positive momentum on the histogram, and we're targeting that 4-hour 100, and we could come out of this zone with this momentum behind us in either today or tomorrow. That's if momentum stays behind us and there's no negative move that affects the market. You can see we're in a bit of a downtrend, so a break of this level would bring us out of that. It's almost a parallel channel if you look across these highs and across these lows, so that's one to watch out for. Personally, I'm still buying at these levels. I believe this will reach $1 at some point, so for me this is a no-brainer, but obviously that's not financial advice, it's just my own opinion. So I'll move on to this article where they allude to the fact that they've done the network upgrade and things are looking better behind the scenes, but the price and the charts aren't actually reflecting it, so the sentiment doesn't appear to be there. So it's on AMB Crypto, I'll link it down below. Excuse me. Why HBAR continues facing the heat despite Hedera's network upgrade. Right, the number of HBAR investors increased as Hashpack wallets count spiked MFI and CMF were bullish, but the rest suggested a continued downtrend. HBAR will upgrade the Hedera mainnet to v0.35.2 on the 31st of March. Twitter account Hedera Status mentioned that the upgrade would take approximately 60 minutes to complete, and users should expect some disruption to network services during this time. So there's the tweet right there. I won't bother reading it out because that's just going to copy exactly what I just said. HBAR investors on the rise. While Hedera developers worked on the update, it was also interesting that Hashpack, a leading HBAR wallet, hit 250,000 account creations. We've hit 250,000 account creations, but do account creations really matter that much? Let's take a dive into some numbers, and there's some statistics there that you can go through at some point if you want to read the article. The figure was not only promising for Hashpack but also for HBAR, as it indicated an increased number of investors. More evidence of the rise in investors that was provided by the fact that Hashpack users owned almost 4 billion HBAR in their wallets, or an average of 16,372 HBAR per account. As Hashpack users account for 90% of the Hedera ecosystem, an increase in their numbers reflects Hedera's growth. It was also interesting to note that Hedera recently crossed the milestone of successfully completing 6 billion transactions on its mainnet. I believe I covered that in a video a week or so ago. I'm sorry if you can hear sneezing in the background. My dog is making some very strange noises, so please ignore that. HBAR's price action was not on par. HBAR's price action declined by 2% in the last 24 hours according to CoinMarketCap at the time of writing. It was trading at 0.059 with a market capitalisation of 1.7 billion. However, a look at HBAR's daily chart revealed that the dark days might end soon. So that price of 0.059 has been negated. We've pushed through that. HBAR's money flow index, MFI, was entering the oversold zone. This was positive as it could increase buying pressure. Another bullish indicator was the not the word I'm familiar with, Chaikin money flow, CMF, which registered an uptick lately. Nonetheless, nothing can be said with certainty as the exponential moving average ribbons continue to favour the bears. Oh, so they use these multiple moving averages. I know people that have used those before. They're actually quite useful. I can see the price is remaining below when you're above your bullish, when you're below your bearish. So we're still below that. What the metrics suggest. While a few of the market indicators were positive, the same can't be said for the on-chain metrics. HBAR's funding rate declined sharply, reflecting less demand for the token in the derivatives market. Although Hedera was set to release its upgrade, development activity plummeted sharply. The network's social dominance also declined, suggesting less popularity for Hedera. So I remember, well, how long ago? I'm talking maybe a month or so ago. If you went on Twitter or YouTube, HBAR videos were everywhere. It was like the thing to talk about. Oh, we've got a little pullback on this new bar that's just opened. It's only 3 minutes old though, so nothing to really worry about. Yeah, HBAR was all over Twitter, all over YouTube. At the moment, what's the flavour of the month? XRP, obviously, because it's coming to a conclusion with the case with the SEC. But it does seem to have, the hype around HBAR does seem to have died down. But personally, I don't mind that. I think when the less people are talking about something for a period and a project that you believe in, it's a decent time to accumulate. Again, I keep saying it, but not financial advice. So while the hype's down, and when we do eventually enter into a bull market, the projects with solid fundamentals behind them, I believe they're the ones that are going to explode exponentially. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I'll link the article down below so you can read through it at your own pleasure or leisure, or when you've got free time. I'm going to wrap it up for there. Like I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Help me get above 332 that I've been stuck on for about a week or so now. No, sorry, 432 I've been stuck on for a while now. Drop a like on the video. That will spread it out to a wider audience and might get me a few more subscribers. Sound like I'm begging now, but I'm not. Any comments or questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye for now.